Welcome back, this is Ace. We're playing SnowRunner on hard mode. In the last episode we hit a dip in the road and had a major accident. But we managed to get here, and the sun was up when I logged out, so that tells me that maybe the game cycle is based on real time. I mean, obviously it's not tied to real day-night cycle, but maybe it's tied to real life, you know, like every hour, you know, like at the half hour it'll be nighttime. Let's see what, it's 10:40 real time, 10:40 a.m. real time, so I'm gonna have to keep track of that if I can remember. We're headed over to the polar base, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, Port Polar. Got the load of bricks, and then we got to bring in. Part of me is like, because I have to bring in a total of 8 pieces of cargo, right? Well, the steel takes up 2 pieces, and then the fuel takes up another 2. So I was originally going to go in there twice with just the Fleet Star by itself, or after I deliver the bricks. But now I'm thinking maybe it's better to use the trailer and bring it all in at once. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. My original thought was it was so close that you know, it wouldn't matter too much if I took 2 trips, but I think it will kind of matter. And before I come out, I'm gonna go get the Caterpillar and bring that maintenance trailer over here, so that I can fill up after I deliver this. Because, I mean, fuel management is definitely a big factor in this game. I guess I don't have to do it before, maybe I kind of feel like picking up the fuel first is better, but it may not matter all that much. Because I think they're kind of equal distance away from like the factory's right here and the fuel is right there, so it's kind of like splitting hairs depending on which way you want to go. I think I'm going to pick up the fuel second so that I could use this method to come in. So trying to find a good trophy farm on Dying Light 2. One of the guys, one video I watched showed a place in Old Villador that supposedly has nine infected, but maybe you have to go there during the day. Somehow he had the elevator open on the building. Maybe it has to be after a certain part, because I believe you could possibly go down there at a certain point in the story. I think it's like one of the last missions before you get over to the central loop. But there's another one, but I gotta get the crossbow first, so it's gonna be a little while before I can do that, because in order to get the crossbow, you have to kind of give a bunch of resources to the peacekeepers. Yeah, I'm trying to think ahead to Tamir a little bit. I'm not sure what vehicle I'm going to bring over first. I almost feel like the Freightliner is the way to go again. Alright, I don't think I'm going to go deep into the snow. I think I'm going to try and avoid that. Doesn't like when I spam that. Let's see if we can turn around here. It's going to be rough. Let's push that back again without flipping over if we can. I might have to take out this fence a little bit. Don't worry, buddy. We'll fix it. Fix it later. Hey. I don't know if I should even worry about fuel at the moment. Like, let me just try and get to the factory. If I can get all the way to the fuel, that would set me up pretty well, because then I could bring the cat over to the fuel, the gas station, and then I don't know, give the Freightliner more fuel to bring that cement to the next map. I don't really have a good idea how many times I have to go over to that side of the map, but I know there's a large pipe over there. I have to get at some point. I'm not sure how far down the road that is. And that kind of makes me kick myself a little bit because I already did that lost pipe mission. That's kind of an easy way to pick up that 4-slot large pipe. I mean, it's not easy, but it's easier than going all the way to that side of the map, because that warehouse or factory, whatever it's called, is just not very easy to get to. Maybe it's easier from the south. I'll probably have to remember that in the future, because it was fairly easy to get the Royal out of there, going the way it went. But I would probably skip that section next to the pipeline. But I wonder if I could possibly put the freight on the... No, I don't want to do that. I probably should auto-load it occasionally, because it would be a lot easier sometimes. We're gonna see if we can just get it onto the trailer and get it packed. Seeing as it's kind of a longer piece of cargo, I can maybe slide it in there. Oops, it's already dropping. Hold on. If I could just get it over that railing, maybe I can just get close enough. And if I get the front end in there, or the back end, into the trailer, then I can just push it the rest of the way, if I have to. Oh. Alright, there. That'll work. That'll do, rabbit. That'll do. I'll just nudge it in there. If I can get my... Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah. There. Sweet. Alright. I like it. Alright, let's see what we're doing. We have 44 liters, so... No, I didn't want to do that. Start engine. Restore crane. Hold on. Restore crane, there we go. I don't know what that error message was. I think we're going to go as far as we can, is what we're going to do. If we can get to the gas station, we'll get to the gas station. And then I think I'm going to leave that maintenance trailer right there in front of the gas station for now. I believe that's a pretty good spot to, you know, help refueling. Alright, so 2 slot cargoes, you can get them into the trailer pretty... I mean, it wasn't... I don't know, it wasn't totally crazy. I mean, it wasn't crazy easy, but it wasn't... It was actually kind of a fun little challenge to do that. And this worked out almost perfectly. Here we go with we're gonna have the glitchy camera here, sure. Oops. Alright, forget it. I'm done fighting with you. Yeah, that's not even close, but it should pack. Let's just pull this out to the road. That way, when we bring the cat around, we can just refuel it. so hard to back these. It's the camera that's really makes it difficult. Because the camera is like attached to the roof or something. So instead of staying still like it normally does, it moves when you turn. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's maybe I'm wrong. Because I'm not noticing it turning now, but maybe I'm thinking farm sim. I just know I don't like articulated vehicles that much. Like I want to like them. Like I love the way the quad track looks, and I'd probably love to drive it in real life. But in game, it's just not very much fun to drive. I find that none of the track vehicles in Farm Sim are very fun to drive. And I don't know why that is. They just don't... well, I have an idea why it is. I think that they aren't weight enough, so they don't feel like they're very heavy, right? So somehow the track doesn't feel like it's actually giving traction on the ground. Is my theory as to why it doesn't feel very good. Like, this thing feels weighty, you know? I still think it's a little underpowered for representing what it actually is. But like when you're driving it, it feels like it's, you know, you're driving around a steamroller, basically. Tanker number 88. It'd be cool if you could put numbers on your vehicles. Like custom numbers. I'm sure some mods have it, but I hope bringing this trailer out of there isn't a mistake. Part of me feels like it's pretty inefficient to bring this Caterpillar everywhere as like a refueling thing, which is not really my intention of what this vehicle is. I mean, obviously the intention was to go rescue the Fleet Star, But now, once it was there, then its purpose is to get back, you know. And right now, it's pulling a trailer that will, you know, help out the cause. But I don't think this is the most fuel-efficient way to bring fuel to different parts of the map. And the tank is kind of puny, really. 1,600. I mean, it should be bigger than... I think it should be bigger than the base game. You know, the one that's on the straight trucks. I think it should be at least 2,500, maybe 3,000. I mean, maybe not 3,000 because the big semi is what, 3,700. I mean, this game is funny. It's so slow paced, right? But it's not. Well, I'm not gonna say it's not overly stressful because there are times when it does get super stressful. But for the most part, it's pretty relaxing and challenging all at the same time. And you'd think a slow-paced game like this would be like boring, you know? You'd be like, I gotta drive all the way over here to this, you know. But it's not. It doesn't feel boring, and you want to make that drive. I know was it TC Customs? Like, he does a lot of videos that just basically is him driving a vehicle around. It's not even, he's not doing a task. He's just out rock crawling, finding areas to take a modded vehicle. It's sometimes really overboard. Sometimes it's, you know, mild custom. What you call it, mod. You know, it's not like super OP. Just kind of what a real life truck would be like. A real life, you know, solid built rock crawler. Or an off-roader. I forget. This thing doesn't have change. It has good manners until it doesn't. It lulls you into that I don't know, complacency. All right, let's go ahead and refuel the Fleet Star. Stop the engine. Alright, now let's not make the same mistake I made earlier. With the Royal, I gotta be more careful on that entrance. The to the river. I didn't realize I had to be so careful, but not 100% where I went. I'm not 100% sure where I went wrong that time. Maybe it's that big rock there. Yeah, let's just avoid that if we can. Just take this a little slower with load on here. Am I doing it again? Alright. Maybe this isn't the best way in. That sure feels a little different than earlier. Maybe I'm just taking the wrong line. Tempted to try and cut through that gap. My luck, I would get wedged in there. That's how my luck would go. Couple times it said dangerous waters, but it never did any damage, so that's good. I wonder if they retextured this road, because it doesn't seem as muddy as it used to be. Like it almost looks like they added like that stone, that river stone. Maybe they were having complaints. I mean, the Devil's Mud seems to be less extreme. And I could pick up those three. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I can pick up those 3 cement before I reset that cement bags on the whatever it's called, lost bags. Before I reset it, I can actually take those and pick them up, right? And then if I reset it, it'll put them all down, so then I just have to get the closest one to the delivery point. It's a little bit cheesy, but yeah, you know my stance on that. Alright. There we go. Nobody's gotten around to fixing that fence yet. It's good, because we got to turn around here again anyway. Alright. I'm trying to decide what to do with this trailer. I could probably take it with me. Doesn't fully make sense to take it with me, but if I don't, then maybe I'll need it later. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything to take it, right? I mean, fuel mileage a little bit, but... With the water current, it looks like I'm driving a boat a little bit. I'm glad they fixed the water on the tires from SnowRunner, and that gave it the water coming up from the backside of the tires looked really weird. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I mean, somebody's modeling skills is, I mean, they're exceptional, because that, I don't even, I can't even fathom, like, how they could make that water act like that. Is it like done in a fluid simulation, or, I mean, because that's not happening real time, right? I mean, that physics is not happening in real time, is what I'm asking. Yeah, let's go ahead and top her off. Let's see. Now, I don't need to take this all the way down to pick up the cement, right? I can leave this trailer here at the junction. Because if I took it down with me, that would be just another thing that would kind of prevent me from making a turnaround. Just leave it right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they minimize the amount of damage those barriers would do. It can't do to your truck because I think that was probably fast enough to cause damage the way it used to be. Part of me is like, I should pick up both of these while I'm here, but just gotta be careful how to do this, because when I activate the crane, it might make me tip over. I'm back. Yeah, I don't... I'm thinking about that trailer now. I just... I don't know that it's worth taking in with me. Or it's like, I kind of feel like I'll be kicking myself if I need it, right? But I think I'll be alright. I'll just leave it here. Pretty much I'm going to be using the Royal because it's got the 4 slots. Maybe I'll buy a 4-slot ramp flatbed. That way this can carry six cargo. That might be helpful. I mean, haul around the, you know, four pieces of cargo is pretty good, but no, I was a little bit disoriented there. I'm used to coming in from the other map. Mountain River, Mountain Valley. I don't know. Mountain Valley doesn't sound right, but yeah, I'm used to coming in from the other tunnel. So I think I'm gonna go in the same way I did before, because otherwise it's a really long way around, and I mean, it's not a terrible way this first road, but I'm starting to get a headache. I need to get something to eat before I start my day, my real day. What does that say? Meteo station? What does that even mean? Meteorology station? Pushed up against that tree there. Now we're good. Oh. That little tree sacrificed its life for me. I got another one. Okay. I can't see the truck, so... Safety winch. Alright. Let's see if I can make it pivot. Crap. Let's put that. Is that going to be a good tree? I think so, right? Alright, we need all-wheel drive. Diff lock. Oh. I didn't have all-wheel drive on again. Alright, let's not go too crazy with the winch. Okay, there we go. Watch out for that tree. That was my son's favorite movie for a while. George of the Jungle. Of course, I didn't hate watching it with him. It was actually kind of a funny, kind of a clever movie, I guess, what you'd say. I mean, it's silly, obviously. It was a silly movie, but it was, I think it was well done. Like, just had really good, had some good moments in it. Alright, let's try not to fail the last little part here. I could just, I was starting to get a little, like, nightmares there for the, wow, $6,100. It's nice. It's a good way to end this episode. Alright, we got a lot done. We got two missions done. Let's see here. Haven't unlocked anything there. Haven't unlocked anything there. Okay, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do next, but we'll figure it out next episode. Hopefully it won't involve me having a trailer, but I've already got the other truck, so. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.